guys. Today is Tuesday and it's right around like 2:30 or 3 o'clock. We just got back home. It's been kind of a busy day. We woke up and did our schoolwork, and then my dad came over for lunch and hung out for a little bit. We went to the park and picked some apples, and then we actually just got back from our friend's house. She lives up the street from us. The kids went to go play. As you can see, Oakley put on some makeup with her friend. They had a little, what'd you say? You were acting like a lady. They were acting like ladies. So they did their nails. Oakley painted her nails and put some jewels on her nails, and they did lipstick and eyeshadow. And then Barrett played with his friend. Oh, and we also saw their new puppy. Super cute. So we're back home now. I have a few things that I need to get done. I need to do laundry. I need to finish organizing some books. If you saw my last video, we got like 4 boxes of books from Michael's boss, and I have a little bit more that I need to go through and organize and put on the shelf. I rearranged Oakley's room a little bit. I ordered some like fabric, you know, for like the cube shelves. I don't know how to explain it. I'll show you guys, but I ordered some more little containers for that I'm going to put in her cube shelf so we can get more organized. Those just came today, so we'll go do that here in a minute. And then I need to figure out something for dinner. I know kind of what I want to make, but I don't have a recipe for it. So I'm going to see if I can look like on Pinterest and find something, or maybe just like Mod Podge some recipes together. But I have some chicken thighs, and I want to make like a creamy garlic chicken thigh with like rice and green beans. So I might just make something up and see how it turns out. Sometimes I do that and it turns out to be super good, and sometimes I do that and I'm like, oh my goodness, do I even know how to cook? So that's kind of our plan right now. But the first step is Barrett wants a snack, and he wants a peanut butter and honey sandwich. So I'm gonna head into the kitchen, get that made, and then I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. All right, these are the cube little containers that I was talking about. They go in like these little shelves. So the ones that we have down on the bottom, we've had probably for like 5 years. I honestly don't even know how they look that good still. So Oakley used to have her Barbie house right here. It's over here now. So I'm going to put this shelf. I bought more cubes so that we have 6 cubes, so I can like put her shoes and some other things in there. And then we're going to get this decorated all cute. And then over here is where we put the bookshelf. This is the bookshelf that Michael's boss gave us. And then like, I would say probably 80% of these books are the books that she gifted us. So there's a lot of books. We even have books up here. These up here are like all the Christmas books, and then these are for all the other holidays. So I still have a few more books that I need to put on the shelf. Hopefully I have enough room. I guess worst case scenario, I just put them up here. But that's kind of my plan for the next little bit, is to get Oakley's room all cleaned up. I finished putting all the books on the new shelf, and they fit perfectly. I could maybe fit a little bit more on that second shelf, but I see right now that it's dipping a little bit because it's kind of heavy. So I'm not gonna add any more books to that shelf. She has a nice little library in her room and she's very, very excited about it. All right, guys, I finished up in Oakley's room. I finished organizing all of the books to the best of my ability. I'll probably tweak some things around, but I got her bookshelf organized. I got her little cube shelf organized. So what we're gonna do now is we do have a friend coming over. She's gonna look at the extra books that we didn't need. There was a lot of doubles in there that she gave us, and then we also already had some of the books. So there's like a good box full of books for her to go through. But until she comes over, our plan is we are gonna make a board game together. So I thought that would be a super fun activity since the kids are really into board games right now, and I used to do it when I was a kid. So we're gonna work as a team and we're gonna make our own board game. Guys, I'm going to be getting dinner ready. I'm trying a new recipe tonight. I will link that below. I am going to be making some changes so that I can make it dairy-free. I'm going to be using this Country Crock plant butter, and then instead of heavy cream, I'm going to be using this coconut milk. So the recipe is for a creamy garlic chicken thigh, like smothered thigh. So for the seasonings, you're going to need garlic, chili powder, paprika, oregano. You're going to need it called for 2 cloves of garlic. I'm going to use probably 6 cloves of garlic, a whole onion, cream, butter, salt and pepper. It called for 1 pound of thighs. This is probably like 1.5 pounds of thighs. You need 1 cup of flour and 2 cups of chicken broth. All right, guys, this is the first step. We're going to get our chicken thighs and we're gonna season them up. All right, so the seasonings that we're gonna use on these chicken thighs is granulated garlic. There are measurements in the recipe, but I'm just gonna eyeball it. So garlic, paprika, chili powder, oregano, and salt and pepper. So I'm just gonna massage that into the thighs. These thighs are from the chickens that we actually raised and butchered. They are some of the best chicken thighs. Like, look how big that chicken thigh is. All right, so I'm gonna set these off to the side for a second and wash my hands. All right, I have a bowl of flour. This is 1 cup of flour. I'm just gonna add the same seasonings to this flour. So the paprika, the garlic powder, chili powder, oregano, and salt and pepper. mix this up. All right, and really quickly, I'm just gonna do a light coating of the flour mixture on these. Just shaking off any extra. All right, I have my Dutch oven over here. It's all heated up with just a tiny bit of oil on the bottom. And we are going to place these chicken thighs skin side down and cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. All right, once they've been browned on each side, we're just gonna set them off to the side on a plate. All right, once your onions are cooked down, you're gonna add in your garlic. The recipe I think called for 2 cloves, but I'm going to be adding 6 cloves of garlic. Next, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter and 1 tablespoon of the seasoned leftover flour. Once your flour has had a couple minutes to cook, you're gonna add in your 2 cups of chicken broth. You're gonna make sure you get all the bits scraped up off the bottom of the pan and let this cook for 2 minutes. All right, next step is to add in your cream. I'm gonna be adding in just the top, this fat layer of the coconut cream. Once your cream is all incorporated into your sauce, you're going to add back your chicken thighs right into the sauce. Step is to pop this into the oven. You're gonna preheat your oven to 425 and put this in for about 45 minutes. All right, so dinner is in the oven right now. I spent the last couple minutes and got the kitchen cleaned up. The only thing I have left to do is just make the sides, which is gonna be super simple. It's a can of green beans and a box of wild rice, so super, super simple. Michael just called, he's on his way home, so dinner should be ready right about the same time, which works out perfect. For the rest of the evening, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. I want to continue watching this show that we started. Weird thing about Michael and I is like we have completely different tastes in shows, so we hardly ever watch TV together. So we just got done watching the Squid Games, which we both really liked. And then when we were on Netflix, we saw like a preview for the show called Midnight Mass, and we started that, and holy smokes, it is so good. We're about halfway through. I'm hoping that we can get another episode in tonight because like I need to know what happens. So I highly suggest that one if you guys are looking for something to watch. But I think we're gonna eat dinner, get cleaned up, get the kids to bed, and then hopefully watch an episode. He did say he was really tired. He had a long day at work. So that's kind of our plan for the rest of the evening. I kind of realized I didn't film a whole lot today, so hopefully this video isn't too boring for you guys. But I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.